My name's Ron. Welcome to another Trade Earthmovers used machinery review. We've been invited in to a clay mine about 20k south of Brisbane. Today we will be reviewing a Komatsu WA480-5 front end loader. It's got about 20,000 hours on it. There's a couple on site here. It's in production mode. It's for Boral Bricks down at Darra. Come along with me and enjoy it. Thank you. Located within this mine site here is a series of sediment basins. They've been constructed for water and sediment retention and to cover the company's environmental obligations. And surrounding the basins here there are several huge clay stockpiles of materials. These clay stockpiles are made up of varying different colours of clay from several clay pits around the Brisbane region, and are eventually blended in proportion to suit the coloured bricks or product required by the end user. There are two Komatsu WA480-5 loaders on site. They've been a tremendous workhorse, operating 24-hour shifts in sometimes dusty and also wet conditions which prevail during the stormy Queensland summers up here. Once in the cab of this mine spec machine, the first thing you realise that it is well used. The operator's seat, although it's been replaced on several occasions, has lost a bit of its original firmness, and the controls are slightly worn, and has all the creature comforts one could imagine for a machine of its day. Air conditioning is compulsory in the Queensland heat, and believe it or not, it gets pretty darn cold here in the evenings out near Ipswich in those frosty nights. It's got 4 forward and 4 reverse gears. It's got a top speed of about 35 k's. It doesn't take that long to get from the crushing plant to the pit and back again. It's roughly, I'd say, about a 200 metre round trip. This particular loader is fitted with a 4.2 cubic metre bucket, and it's made in Australia. And by shaving the face of the stockpiles in a vertical manner, the operator is able to blend the different coloured clay in the first part of several stages of blending, whilst on the way to becoming a simple house brick or paver. The material is then hauled to the undercover crushing plant, to the hopper, where the materials are crushed to a finer grade and blended as stage 2 of the brick making process. On a 12-hour shift, the loader moves about 500 tonne or 1,000 tonne a day, but rounds out at about 180,000 tonnes per annum. Add to this the easy forward and reverse short lever beside the fully adjustable steering wheel, an automatic positioner 2 lever bucket, hoist control lever, and you've got a tidy, fully equipped production loader ready to go to work. The drivetrain, powered by a 6-cylinder turbocharged 673 cubic inch engine, that's 11 litre for those who are under 40. It's fully automated power shift with an electronically controlled modulation valve and variable transmission cut-off system, and the large torque converter with a lock-up function. Gear kick down and hold functions round off this tidy loader. In this particular plant, communication is the key to safety. Cameras and coloured lights are used to direct the loader operator when to load and when not to. The Komatsu 480 is a great mid-range production machine capable of moving far greater tonnages than those required at this Boral site. It moves quickly across the ground, is comfortable, well appointed in the cabin layout, has power to burn, and economical fuel usage makes this one machine ideally suited for this application. Boral has advised me that the machines are ready for updating in the not too distant future, and although having significant hours on the clock, have always been serviced to the hour through a Komatsu maintenance and servicing program. Komatsu, they've been leaders in heavy machinery manufacturing for many, many years in all types of machinery, whether it's excavators, dozers or loaders, and have the service and sales support to back up their product to the hilt. Well, Komatsu have been one of the leaders of heavy machinery manufacturing right throughout the world in all types of earth moving equipment. Just in the basics, whether it be dozers, loaders or excavators. Along with, they're in the top 3 in the world, which is nothing to be sneezed at. These 480-5 loaders are just part of Komatsu's top line of product. Here we have, in this instance, a couple of machines that are pushing 17 and 20,000 hours out of them. Relatively very Few major issues or repairs, just run-of-the-mill maintenance from what I can gather from the operator and the mine manager here. Lovely machines, these Komatsus. Their speed across the ground is pretty darn good. One of the issues that the boys have said that they've had is the travel accumulators on this. It's causing a little bit of a rough ride for the boys at times. They've replaced them several times, as they have the seats, but at 20,000 hours and a couple of big bums in them, 24 hours a day, you would be expecting that. The mine manager here has told me that the machines are ready for trade-in on newer models very shortly. Overall, the cab in the Komatsu, lovely. I've had a couple of Komatsus in my time, ran several more. I've got a preference for Komatsu as far as the loaders are concerned for when I bought them. I'm not buying them now, but when I did buy them. Nice good layout in it. All the mod cons that you could think of. Nice mine spec machine. 20,000 hours. It's a good little run for these machines. Komatsu, again, another nice product that I'm sure Bora will be talking to you in the near future. Hope you've enjoyed it.